Ringworm is actually a fungal infection. It got the name ringworm just because it's a round infection, and so it looks like a circle. You can actually get ringworm from other people that have ringworm infections, from yourself if you have a ringworm infection in one place on your body. You can get it in another place on your body. You can also pick it up from an animal that may have a ringworm infection, like your dog. And you can also get it from inanimate objects, such as going in the shower at your gym, and you can pick it up there if somebody had athlete's foot, or you can get it on a towel. Ringworm is a very itchy rash, and what you'll typically see is a round rash. It's usually kind of raised and red on the outside, and it may have either a clear center or a little bit of a red center or a little bit of a white scale center. Ringworm, if it's on the body, you're typically going to treat it topically, which means that there's going to be a spray or a cream or a lotion that you can put on it. If you get ringworm on your scalp, though, the skin on your scalp doesn't absorb topical treatments very well. So we actually need to do an oral treatment, which means you take it by mouth. And so that's definitely something that you want to treat as early as possible, and it may take several weeks, even months of treatment. If you know that there's somebody around with ringworm, make sure that you're not touching any of their things or really touching them in the spot that they have ringworm. You want to make sure that when you go to the gym or you go to a public pool, anything like that, when you're in the showers or any of those areas, wear some kind of a flip-flop or some kind of a shoe when you're in there, and that'll protect your feet. If there's a dog that you're seeing that has spots of hair missing, that's a key that you may need to take your dog to the vet, and that you don't want to touch those areas. And if you know that you've touched an area that could be ringworm, then go ahead and just wash very well with soap and water. You're considered to not be contagious between 24 and 48 hours after starting treatment. So a lot of times when we have kids that are in close contact sports, such as wrestling, they'll actually still cover up the areas that have ringworm just so there's no contact. But otherwise, you don't have to isolate your child because they have ringworm.